Hi everyone, it's Jess, aka Colouring Bumblebee, and I'm back today with another video for you. Today I'm sharing with you all of the Kameliya Angelkova books I have in my collection. She has a huge collection of books of the miniature series, the scenes series. She does a load of mandalas. She had an older series. I think she releases something like a book every month, which is insane. I don't have nearly all of the books in her collection. I only have, how many is this? 8, which is still a lot, and I am really happy with these. There's only a couple of the older ones that I'm still interested in, the Jungle Miniatures and maybe the romantic ones, I'm not sure. But I kind of like looking at the new releases, seeing if they appeal to me. So far, the only new release that appealed to me was the Spellbound Woodland scenes, which was sort of, I want to say September last year, maybe August last year, not sure. But a lot of these are 2023 or earlier. I decided to organise these from newest to oldest in my collection in terms of when I purchased them, so that it will start off with only a couple pages coloured in the book and then it will get to more. I just thought that'd be a more interesting way of doing it rather than in release order. Also, I'm not quite sure what the release order is for this. So let's move these to the side and get straight into it. So this is the most recent book I purchased for my collection. This is 50 Autumn Miniatures. I wasn't the biggest fan of her seasonal themed ones, but I quite like the autumn one. You can tell it's an older book because of the thinner line work for the illustrations, and some of the animals and objects look a little different to how she stylises them nowadays. I'd loved for her to release like a 4-in-1 seasons book, updated and with new illustrations, with her newer style, with thicker, bolder lines. I think that would be lovely. One that you could colour throughout the entire year. So I just got the autumn ones. And I think this gives me enough autumn themed pages for me to be happy with it. I was thinking of getting the festive themed miniatures or the winter ones, but I couldn't decide. And I quite like the Arctic animals. It's a fairly new release, but I don't know, having so much snow to colour in a book put me off. I only have the 1 page coloured in this book. I don't know why I didn't reach for it in autumn. I just didn't have the time. But it is coming up somewhere. Here it is. This really cute squirrel sleeping on the tree log. I had a lot of fun with the alcohol markers here, blending them together to create these autumnal leaves. I like to colour Kameliya Angelkova pages with the Ohuhu alcohol markers. I think I've really developed my style now of what I like to produce. You will see in my collection though there are some different pages of different ways that I've coloured them. But this is the style I like, with just subtle shading on the outlines of the objects and stuff like that. Some white paint pen highlights. It's a really cute page. Yeah, this book will be sitting waiting for me for autumn 2025. And at the back of my books I like to make my own little tracker. I stick them in with some matching washi tape to the book to track how many pages I've completed. So just the one in 50 Autumn Miniatures. But that's okay, I will come back to it this year for autumn. Then I have 50 Spellbound Woodland scenes to colour. It's a bit of a mouthful, that title, but I think this is really cute. I like how she now makes the images a little bit more framed. I do enjoy making my own frames for them, but it's nice that they're kind of contained. You can make the background in there, have some fun with it. I like all the magical creatures in here. I think they're just super cute. I like this wizard one. And you've got some autumnal themed ones, some more spring and summer themed ones. Here's a page I've done. I coloured this for Dee at Colourful Dreamers. She was doing a colour along in this book and was picking a page each month. She hasn't picked one for this month as she isn't very well at the moment, so I'm sending all my well wishes to her. But I coloured this one with alcohol markers, as you can see from the back. I decided I wanted to go purple, and then it came to these trees and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do purple for the trees as well. Something very mystical, magical, funky. And then a bunch of silver glitter pen for some sparkly shine. That was really fun to do. And I've done the next one. So we've got kind of the purple page, and now we have the green page. Again, I really liked the contrast and the sort of bright and boldness of the green. I thought it was really cute, and I like how nicely her hair contrasts with it. And instead of brown for the trees, I did black this time, just for something different, and I think it works with the sort of aesthetic of the page. Yeah, I like doing some more monochromatic schemes once in a while. And I've got some green glitter gel pen in all of these potions around this little ghost guy in her eyes. Yeah, really cute, that one. That might be it that I've coloured in this book so far. I think she picked out this one, which I still have to catch up with. There was another one, a more kind of autumnal themed one that she picked and I didn't get around to. Yeah, I like this kind of more spring themed ones. I think this might have been the one from November or something like that. Not sure if she did one for December. But I love the Kameliya Angelkova books. And if you didn't know Yolanda from Colouring by Kamama, she does a scavenger hunt in these. So it gives you the perfect opportunity to look through your Kameliya books, find some pages that fit the prompts, and colour a page for them. For January, they've all been kind of wintry themed prompts, and as my books don't really have wintry pages in fact, I'm keeping my eye out for some winter themed ones in case there's any hiding in these books I own. There we go, just 2 completed in Spellbound Woodland scenes. A really cute book that I need to get back to. Next, I've got 50 Safari Miniatures. Sorry about the glare on these books, they're shiny covers and I have a nice bright light, which is great when you've got the book open, but for the covers, you've got the glare. This one isn't my favourite of the bunch, but I'm glad I have it in my collection. There are some really cute and more unique pages in here. Like we got some meerkats, those are my favourite animal. That one with the giraffes is fun. And I think, well, all of Kameliya's books you can use lots of bright, fun colours, but this one especially. Lots of primary colours I see. Quite like this one, this little scene. It's cute, and oh, who doesn't love an elephant? That is adorable. I do have a zebra coloured later on in this book. So yeah, Yolanda's prompts are great for helping me tackle these, and there's so many animals that she can use as prompts for later ones. I have done this one, the alligator. I was not happy with this. I based it with alcohol markers, hated how bright it was. It was kind of like almost neon. That's not so much my style, so I went over the top with pencils. I think, yeah, they were Prismacolors. Yeah, very waxy. Went over the top with Prismacolors, and then I wanted to do this kind of faded bokeh background, and it was semi-successful. I don't really love it, I don't hate it, but is a page done? That's okay. I just would do it differently. This was before I got the Ohuhu 216 set of brush markers, so I was a bit more limited with my colour range, which is why I wasn't so happy with the colours I picked. Yeah, I haven't touched this book in a few months because it's quite summery with the safari theme. I do love that one. But I'm sure Yolanda will pick a prompt soon that fits a page in here. I really like this one. I like how bright and bold it is. I went for kind of primary colours but with a twist, with this sort of darker blue, a a darker muted yellow and a reddish brown colour. I like how bold is it a bison or buffalo looks, and the background was the perfect finishing touch for it. I just used alcohol markers on that page. Oh, and straight away I've got the zebra as well. I think I was umming and ahhing over whether to do a background for this and decided against it. I think I used alcohol markers, and it looks like I've done... Have I? Have I not? No, I don't think I have. Yeah, just alcohol markers with some very simple shading. He's a little cutie though. I think all of those were buddy colours from last year. Yeah, still plenty of cute pages to be coloured in this book. And there's my tracker at the back. I've done 3 pages. That is in Safari Miniatures. And I have 50 Vacation Miniatures. I really love this book. I think there's a lot of fun themes in here. But again, it's quite a summery themed one, with it being vacation themed. So I haven't touched it in a few months. But come on, isn't that just adorable? I like how she includes such a variety of animals throughout the books. That could work for Snow/Ice, but I've already coloured a page for Snow/Ice for Yolanda's prompts for this month. I think the others I'm missing are Stars, which I'm sure I can find somewhere. Forgot to be looking for them. I like this one. It's very cute. Stars, winter clothes and a winter activity, so I'm kind of looking out for that. Doubt I'll kind of find them, but that's okay. We've always got next month. I have coloured this one, which I entered my own stars in for the background of this one. I really love how the kettle and the cup turned out, and I sort of added this yellow glow around everything to very, very subtle yellow glow. And this is with my older alcohol markers, which those are the touch art ones. They come in a like square barrel. I will show you one. They look like this. Come in this square barrel, and they're quite watery, so they kind of wrinkle the paper a little bit compared to the Ohuhus, and they don't blend as well. They dry very quickly, and sometimes they warp the page, but I got some good results with them, and they're still good for use, and like they haven't run out or anything like that. But I just much prefer the quality of the Ohuhus now. Love this one with the meerkat at the lemonade stand. She needs to do meerkat as a prompt. And giraffe. So many different ones. That's the great thing about Kameliya's books. So many different themes in them. I really enjoyed this one. This cute little elephant eating the ice cream. This pink, yellow, blue colour scheme. Again, I used the touch art markers, so it's a bit wrinkly, the paper. Can't wait for the seasons to start to change, and I feel more in the mood to colour this book again. Because at the moment it's very cold here in the UK, so I mean it's a nice change to colour something summery, but just haven't felt it. Look at that walrus, how cute. Have I only done 2 pages in here? I thought I'd done more. I've still got a few at the back here, but I don't think so. No. Yeah, only 2 pages in this book. Definitely need to get some more coloured in that one. That's 50 Vacation Miniatures. 50 Farmers Miniatures is next. Another super cute one. This one I coloured with alcohol markers and shaded with pencils over the top. Which pencils did I use though? I have no idea. I want to say polychromos because they're quite kind of, you see texture in them. But that was a fun book belongs to page, and I like the kind of pastel colour scheme I used. Don't have many of the book belongs to pages coloured. I wanted to colour this for a prompt from a while ago. I'll take the flag out now as I don't need it. I think the prompt was vegetable or pumpkin or I don't know. But this is a nice one for summer and autumn, I think. This book. I think the characters in it are just the cutest. Any stars, actually. That's what I'm looking for. I know I've got some more pages coloured in this. Turns out none at the start. Oh, stars on the spurs there. Gotta love a bee page. Here's one I've done. This was based with alcohol markers, shaded with, I believe, the Arteza Expert pencils. And again, I was experimenting with a bokeh style background, so I added some circles, blend them out with pencils, and I think this one looks okay. It's a bit weird. I think I prefer how it looks when it's just a plain solid background, and now I do my shading with my alcohol markers rather than pencils, but it's a different style and it is quite cute. It does create a much softer effect in this book, but I don't know if I will continue doing alcohol marker basing with pencil shading on the top, or if I'll go back to the style I've developed now with just the alcohol markers. Oh, I've only got 2 coloured in this book. Again, I need to colour more. It seems to be these Kameliya Angelkova books. I've either got 2 or I've got quite a few more. That is 50 Farmers Miniatures. Then I have 50 Desserts themed miniatures. This one is so much fun. I love the dessert theme to it. I just think I like colouring food. Again, meerkats, super cute. This is the first page I coloured in it. I used alcohol markers for basing, and then I shaded over the top with, I believe, Arteza Expert pencils again, and I've got a bit of Spectrum Noir clear glitter pen on the wings, which I doubt is picking up because it's on a light colour. That gives it a nice little shine there. Really like how that looks actually, it's very, very cute. Love this page with the red panda and the cinnamon buns. I wonder if there's any stars in this one. This is I believe this was released last year during Valentine's Day in February. So it's got a few Valentine's Day themed pages, but I like how you can colour it all year round. They're not specifically Valentine's Day themed. I like this one with the berry fruit tarts there. I'm pretty sure I've got another one coloured in here. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh no, this is my whip that I need to finish. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna... I'll probably shade it with pencils just because that's how I did the other page, and I don't remember what markers I used. But I don't know why I started that and didn't finish it, but there we go. I will be doing that soon. Have I really not coloured them? Oh no, I do remember another page I got coloured. It's coming up. It is the little milkshake cow. Here it is. This was fun. I based it with alcohol markers, shaded over the top with the Arteza Expert pencils. And as soon as I finished it, I was like, I should have done a strawberry milk cow. I think that would have looked much cuter, but the chocolate milk cow is cute. And then I believe that is it. Yes, that's the last page. So only 2 completed in that one again, in 50 Desserts themed miniatures. Then we have 50 Mythical Miniatures. I have coloured quite a few in this book, thanks to Melissa at Winter 89 Colours, she's doing this as a project book for 2025. So a lot of these pages have been coloured thanks to her, this one included. So I've done the title page and the book belongs to page as well. Both of those turned out really cute. And you can see I've got a couple of page flags at the top of pages that I have yet to colour that she's picked. But I love this book. I just think all of these characters are super adorable. I like colouring mythical creatures. You can do them fun, fantastical colours. In fact, all the Kameliya's books you can do whatever colours you like. But this one especially with the fantasy creatures. Here is the mermaid. Love how she turned out. Ohuhu alcohol markers and a bit of glitter gel pen on her scales, in her eyes and on the water here. I've done the centaur. He turned out really well. I like how this reddish brown contrasts with the blue of the sky. This is a recent finish. This is the Yeti. I coloured this. This was a catch-up page for Project Mythical Minis, and it also worked for Snow/Ice for Yolanda's prompts for this month. I added a lot of Spectrum Noir clear glitter pen, which I'm not sure is picking up at all, but it's on the snow down here and on the belly and face of the Yeti himself. I like the limited colour palette of this and how cool and icy it is, and sparkly as well. I kind of want to colour this soon for Valentine's Day. I have an idea of making it a pink cat. I think that's cute. I'm colouring this soon, as it is currently Capricorn season at the time of filming this. I almost skipped over this. Use Ohuhu brush markers on this one and shaded with them as well. I like how bright and bold it is, with just a few white pink pen highlights. I haven't seen many star pages, have you? The unicorn was the first page I did. I based it with the Touch Art alcohol markers, I think, and then I shaded over the top with the Brute Fina macarons for this kind of rainbow pastel gradient. It's really fun, but I would colour it differently now with my style, and with the markers I have I would be able to do that. We've got the Quetzalcoatl, Feathered Serpent. I went for a very different colour palette for me, this kind of emeraldy green, red and the cream colour, and I contrasted it nicely with this dark grey, almost bluey black background, and a little bit of glitter gel pen on his scales. I like adding glitter gel pen in these books. Again, with the fantasy creatures, you can really get away with adding lots of glitter. I've done the basilisk. This was done before the Project Mythical Minis hashtag started, and I coloured it for the prompt cactus from Colouring by Kamama. I've got some metallic watercolour on his scales and on his like fin things here, and some Spectrum Noir clear glitter pen on the wings and on the crown and on his eyes. This is nice and shiny. And a bunch of these pages at the back are for January. So I have coloured 9 pages in this book so far. So almost a fifth of the way done, which is nice. Getting my way through this book. That is 50 Mythical Miniatures. And the final book I have is 50 Woodland Miniatures. And this is a project book with Mindy, colouring with Cats Among Orchids, and with Jan at Aloha Lady 24. Yes, I've written it at the front of here. So we are doing this a page a month, maybe 2 pages a month once we're caught up with each other, because she's coloured some pages before we started this, and I'd coloured some pages before we started this as a project book. But I just love this book. I think it's my favourite of them all. This is one I have to catch up with. This is one I started and need to fix and finish eventually. I'll need to fix this with the alcohol marker accidentally bleeding through. But we have just done our first page together. I did a catch-up page as well for January. And it's going to be great having this and Mythical Miniatures really filling up. I've done this beaver page, I did this at the end of last year. I love the limited colour palette, the greens, the yellows, orange, brown, and a bit of blue for the background. I love this page, one of my favourites in the whole book. This is the page we did for January, the cute little hedgehog going berry picking. I just think he's adorable. I went for this sort of purpley pinky colour for the background, something a bit different. This is the first page I did in here actually, and it was one of the first times I tried shading with alcohol markers. Really like how this looks. I like especially how the birds turned out. I did this as a catch-up page. Okay, alcohol markers, really limited colour palette, pop of blue in the background, and I even used some glaze pen on the honey to make it a bit sheeny shiny. Thought that was fun, and some Spectrum Noir glitter pen on the bee's wings. I quite like doing that. This one I did before we made it a project book. This is a mouse picking some strawberries. I believe this was for either the prompt mouse or the prompt strawberry from Yolanda. Can't remember which one. But I know I coloured it for that. I love how bright and summery this page looks. This one is not my favourite. I kind of picked a page at random. This was picked, so I used my alcohol markers, and yeah, the colours are a bit meh, but it's a page done. It shows my progress. We are doing this for February. Thought that was really cute. Got this to catch up with. But yeah, there's a lot of pages in here I'm really looking forward to colouring. And I've got some buddies to help me along the way, which is really exciting. I think I might have one more. Struggling to flip at the back of this book. Yes, I've got these two cats having a tea party together. I used washi tape on this blanket and started with the washi tape and took the colours from this, the red and the pink, and brought them across the whole page. Really like how that looks. Oh hoo hoo, alcohol markers again. And I've done this bunny going berry picking. I love the purple and blue together. And Spectrum Noir clear glitter pen on the bee's wings. And that is it from this book. So quite a few done. I've completed 8 so far. Is that including the one I recently finished? The honey one. Yes, I think it is. 26. Yeah. So 8 pages done, and we'll definitely have more by the end of the year. And those are all of the Kameliya Angelkova books in my collection. I'd love to know which is your favourite Kameliya book. This is mine. 50 Woodland. Oh, very, very close tie with 50 Mythical Miniatures. But they are quite different themes. But I think if I had to pick one, it would be the Woodland Miniatures. But I'd be interested to hear as to which is your favourite in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.